Hey guys, hope all is well. Give me a second here, just gonna wait for everything to be set up, waiting for some people to join, and we will get started. Gonna share the link around. Guys, spam that like button if you're excited for the live stream. I'll start breaking down the bias and all that in a few minutes, so just bear with me. Alright, so just announce it to the Discord. We can go ahead and start. Let me just send it over to the Telegram, let them know that I've started. Alright, and now I will tweet it. Sorry guys, just give me like a few minutes. Sorry about that. Alright, let's start the explanation here. So, we're going to start off on the 4-hour time frame, guys. The voice is clear but not strong or loud as other channels. Interesting. So the voice is not strong. How about now? Is the voice a lot better now compared to before? Should be better right now. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and start on this 4-hour time frame. So 4-hour time frame, we have ES and then Q right over here. What's happening? So yesterday we retraced into the premium discount of this 4-hour range. We have the range low over here, swing low, and a swing high. We come into that midpoint representing the fair value. Beneath it is a discount. We're coming out of that discount right now. Okay, so that's what's happening on the higher time frame. Did we break above any highs? No, we did not. So this high right over here, we actually never closed above it. So there's no shift to the upside there. We never broke beneath these lows, so no shift to the downside there. There's no fair value gap here. Doesn't really matter. We kind of just retraced, and now we have previous day high liquidity still resting above us that we haven't tapped into. But on ES, we did tap into that. So notice how on ES, we came lower. We inversed this gap here, and Q did the same thing right over here. Then price came down a bit, took out this low, never broke the low. We came up, and on ES, we actually broke the highs. Notice here, hold on, this high right over here, We closed above it here on the 4-hour time frame. So we're bullish now on the 4-hour time frame on ES, but on NQ we actually never got that closure above. So NQ you can't really say that you're bullish just yet on the 4-hour time frame. Now let's jump to a 1-hour time frame. So on the 1-hour time frame, we have, first off, we got Asia plus London lows. London lows is right over here, 2 a.m. Asia lows right over here. Then we have previous day highs. London highs on NQ we're already tapped into. London highs on ES we're not tapped into, but previous day highs were tapped into on ES, but not tapped into on NQ. Okay. Let's I just want to look at a zoomed out view. So price opened up, we came beneath it, we're starting to push a bit higher here. Same thing on NQ. Cool. Okay, so is the hourly bearish or bullish? We're just going to use the same analysis that we did with the 4-hour time frame to determine this. 4-hour is bearish on ES, NQ not so much. We have this 1-hour fair value gap. What's happening with price? We are holding that hourly fair value gap. Okay, so price is bullish so far after that retracement, right? But now more so, we inversed a very small fair value gap over here after closing above that. So bullish once again. Did we break a high? We broke through this 1-hour high right here with the closure above it. So that's bullish as well. So we're getting closer to where we're currently at. We have a swing high here. Do we close above it? No, we actually just wick above it. So that could be considered a potential sweep. But we have, sorry about that. We have this 1-hour fair value gap right here that we could potentially use to hold prices to push it towards ultimately previous day high. Okay. So right now, is the hourly time frame bullish or bearish? Right now, I am bullish on the hourly time frame. We are respecting, or at least coming out of, all right, sorry about that. I got cut off there. Anyways, what I was saying was on ES, we actually broke above these highs here on the hourly time frame. We closed above it. What else is happening? Well, we're getting a retracement down here. We never tapped into London highs, but we are getting the retracement. Are we respecting a PD array or not? Well, we have this fair value gap right over here that, although small, is still holding up on ES. Okay? Although small, it is still holding. All right, so let's now drop down to a 1-hour time frame. Sorry, a 15-minute time frame. The 4-hour is right now for us. We broke it down. Are we bullish or bearish? We are so we're bullish on the 4-hour time frame for ES 100% because we broke the high. However, on NQ, it's a bit more questionable. So there's that for the 4-hour. In terms of the hourly, are we bullish or bearish? We are bullish on the hourly. Cool. In terms of the 15-minute, are we bullish or bearish? Well, let's take a look. Should be bullish, but actually, no, we are bearish on the 15-minute time frame, which I think is not going to hold, but we're going to obviously see about that. We closed beneath this low here. On ES as well, we probably closed beneath the low. Yep. So we closed beneath this low right over here. We also closed beneath this low, but anyways, I'm looking at this swing low right there. Okay. Closed beneath the low, we are bearish. We have a 15-minute fair value gap right there. 15-minute fair value gap right here. We'll probably use that as well as the premium discount of this leg right over here. And try to look for a reversal to the downside, or sorry, continuation to the downside. So the 15-minute time frame as of right now is bearish. The hourly time frame as of right now is bullish. So there's that. Hopefully, yeah. So the 5-minute time frame is, we are bullish now on the 5-minute because we closed above this high. We do have the 15-minute and 5-minute fair value gap here. So something to be cautious about and wary about is that. However, the hourly time frame is bullish. The 15-minute time frame is bullish. And is bearish, and the 5-minute time frame is bullish. So if the 15-minute time frame can flip to being bullish, that means we would have the hourly and 5-minute and 15-minute all in alignment, and we could maybe look for a setup to get long. That's not to say that, you know, if the 5 minutes not aligned with the other time frames that we can't take a trade. No, maybe we could, but I would rather multiple time frame biases be aligned. Anyways, let's go down to a 5-minute time frame. What we're going to do is take out the 8 o'clock highs and lows. So we have 8 a.m. low. We have 8 a.m. highs. And we will pretty much wait for one of these to be hit. But yeah, as of right now, since the 5-minute is bullish and the 15-minute time frame is bearish, if we are bullish, we should be respecting the midpoint of this. But if we are bearish, we should be respecting the midpoint of this. So we're going to see. I am assuming price wants to come back down right now because we are getting this displacement here. I'll show you what the displacement that I'm talking about is. We have a fair value gap right over here. We also have a fair value gap right over here. So if we can close beneath both of these gaps, that becomes the IFEG. And where is this IFEG? Right at the fair value, which is this 0.5 level of this 15-minute range. Fair value above that fair value is a premium. You want to be going short, or at least looking for displacement out of a premium to validate your short thesis or short bias, whatever. Major voice crack, sorry about that. So then if we close beneath it, we should end up hitting these lows beneath. That's of course only if you are ignoring the bullish 5-minute structure. We would only become bearish as soon as price closes beneath this 5-minute gap or this low right here. Once that happens on a 5-minute chart, we could be confirmed bearish. 15-minute time frame still bearish, and the hourly time frame is bullish. So hourly bullish, 15-minute bearish, 5-minute bullish. We are still waiting. And now let's just jump down to a 1-minute time frame, kind of see what wants to play out here. What pair? Guys, you should be able to see it. Look, it says NQ, NASDAQ, and ES, S&P 500. You should be able to see the ticker. Guys, there is, hold on. We have 195 people watching and only 26 likes. Let's smash that like button. If you guys like the live streams, if you want me to continue doing live streams, you should smash that like button. Somebody asked, are you trading live or are you just chatting? I am definitely trading live. I'm going to be doing exactly what I do inside of TSR Premium, so the premium Discord that I run. I'll be doing everything that I do on that live stream, I'll do that here on YouTube for free. Let's Smash that like button. How many likes are we at right now? We're at 69 likes. All right. See what happens here. Did we displace this gap? No, we didn't, guys. Not an entry. So some people are going to say, oh, okay, Max, we closed beneath. We did, but we didn't really displace. I want to see like a fast movement out of that. It's not to say that this can't go lower. It could. Usually, though, I like to see candlesticks close maybe with some distance at least, you know, and catch that entry. So market open is in, we got about 12 minutes. So we definitely have time to wait it out here. I hope you be with us till you find an entry. Don't leave us hanging, bro. Don't worry, bro. I won't leave you hanging. Last stream I got an entry with you guys. So honestly, I think the 3 last streams I ran with you guys, we caught an entry on all 3 streams, all of them hitting TPs. So every stream we hit TPs. Yeah, knock on wood. I don't want to jinx myself, but anyways, we'll see. Yesterday I caught a trade live on stream inside of the premium Discord, so TSR premium. Not too bad of a move. Caught 100 points on TP2 and then ended up going break even, but TP1 and TP2 were both hit. Thomas caught some moves also yesterday. Somebody said holy ads. I don't know how to minimize the amount of ads. How can I do this? Right now, guys, we're just waiting for price to get closer to market open. Okay. So still bearish. All right, I got it here, guys. I know exactly how to do it. There you go. So the ads should be way less right now. This could be that displacement I'm talking about coming here. This could be that displacement coming in. 240 viewers. Smash that thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up button. It helps me gauge if you guys want me to continue doing live streams. What is happening right here, guys? So shorts here aren't bad. It's before market open. I'm not taking them. These aren't bad. You can put your stops there. And your targets right here. Actually, hold on a second. No, never mind. I was gonna say you could use this high, but no. Anyways, I'm not taking this. It's before market open. Shorts here aren't necessarily bad. Pretty good because we displaced this coming out of this 15-minute premium discount. So fair value right here. Above the fair value is a premium. You want to be looking for shorts or displacement out of premium to be getting short for continuation trades. That is a 15-minute leg, 15-minute low right over here, 15-minute high right over here, touching that midpoint, 15-minute fair value gap, 5-minute fair value gap, displacing lower past these two fair value gaps put together here. That displacement is our key. That price wants to continue coming down, and that's a potential short. Now, it's before market open, so anything could realistically happen. But if I had to bet on that sense of direction, that's what I would be picking. This 5-minute candlestick closes in minute 30 seconds. So if this 5-minute candle can close beneath this gap right over here, this is a very small 5-minute fair value gap. If we close beneath that, structure has shifted bearish on the 5-minute time frame. If we don't, the structure is still bullish because we were above these highs and we closed above it. Okay, so long shorts wouldn't be good because, oh well, 15 minutes still bearish. So anyways, we'll have to wait and see. To be clear, I am not in this trade. All right, to be very, very clear. And it's not, I'm not considering that a call out. Don't take that trade if you don't want it. I don't really like it, to be honest. The time frames aren't aligning, and it's before market open, so even if this ends up going towards the 8 o'clock lows, doesn't matter. I personally would not take this, even if it was after market open. Anyways, right, so we got the 5-minute candlestick close. Let's jump to a 5-minute chart. Where did we close? We closed bearish. So yeah, now shorts are valid. Bearish on a 5-minute time frame, bearish on a 15-minute time frame. Shorts are valid right now. If we get closer to market open, maybe 929, and we're still in this area, I would assume market open does that. I would assume. And if we're very manipulative at open, we could do that with an SMT at these highs. At least for now. Now that could change by 929, but yeah, this becomes orange. And that is my thesis. All right. You considering the news? News is irrelevant to me. There's no red folder news today. And there's no orange folder from what I recall. Let me just double check. I don't know why somebody's telling me news. There's no orange folder. I know there's no red folder. Nah. We got Trump, but that's about it. That's later today, and obviously like any random time that he wants, because he could just go on his Twitter and just start speaking. All right, let's see what happens here. It is 9:27. Give credit where it deserves. Yeah, bro. Appreciate it, man. So, let's see. We got 9:28 right now. 2 minutes till market open. We're getting closer to the open. Potential setup probably gonna form. So the only thing I'm not really a fan of is, I want to point this out. I didn't explain this yet. From the open up until now, recognize this. Well, what are we doing? Look where we're at. Somewhat of an anchor point, or whatever you want to call it, right? Price isn't really moving. And then every time it taps into any liquidity, it literally wicks, just wicks, and then boom. Wicks, and then boom. So now my anticipation is this is going to continue down, right? And we're going to fail to tap previous day high because we'll maybe have an SMT with yes, like we did right here. Yes, already tapped into previous day high. However, there's always, always, always the possibility that this was the retracement, fool everybody, sweep the lows, and come up. Because we also do have Friday's highs as well. And we have that liquidity there, which makes sense for price to want to come tap into. So I feel like both make sense, but right now still more bearish because the 5 and 15 minute. Now it is 9:29. We have market open in literally 20 seconds. So we'll have to verify this. The 15-minute time frame is bearish because we closed beneath that low. 5-minute time frame is bearish because we closed beneath that fair value gap. And if we close beneath these 5-minute lows, we are bearish as well. Let's see what happens here. We should continue moving down. That's my idea, at least. At the open, let's see if we get that wick and then move down. Or if I'm completely wrong. No SMT at the highs. To be honest, I would have loved to see an SMT to wick and then push us lower, but we're not getting that. You know what I'm hoping today, guys and girls? I really don't hope I have to stay till 11 a.m. to catch an entry, man. But we'll see. Interestingly enough here, we are trying to push up. I'm not convinced. I think this is a fake move up. We have the 15-minute midpoint still there. I still think price wants to come lower, but we'll have to wait and see, of course. I want to take a look at where is the regular trading hours gap. So what is this? You just activate the RTH, go from yesterday's close to the open on a 1-minute time frame. And so we have this point, we have this reference point right over here close to these relative equal lows. Interesting. We might have a big SMT at these highs here. But yeah, so far we have SMTs here, which is good. I want to see NQ dump here and not pick up speed. Which pair? Guys, you should be able to see it says NASDAQ and it says ES. So we will wait here and just try to see what happens. I'll remove the 0 and 1 of this. That's the regular trading hours range. We have the midpoint right there. Okay. See what happens here. Could get the IFEG right here. Coming out of the premium. Stops would have to go to those highs. All right, no shorts yet for me, simply because we didn't close beneath the gap. If we close beneath this gap, I am interested in shorts, but I'm not in yet. Okay, so let's move this over. We're not in yet. Reason is we have the 15-minute premium discount, SMTs at the highs. Now this SMT is only going to confirm once this 5-minute candle closes, so I would rather wait. Why do I say that? Because this is a 5-minute high. Yeah, 5-minute high. Also, this 5-minute time frame candle closes in 15 seconds as well. The issue is, if we are bearish, we needed to see a reversal over here. And this IFEG needed to be created. Clearly, it didn't do it. It's not doing it. So, shorts are definitely off the table until that happens. And, yeah, looks like right now it doesn't want to. So, we'll wait. Is it true you only do free lives on YouTube when you lose trade on premium? Fuck no. Excuse my language. Yesterday we caught a dub. Day before we caught a dub. Friday caught a dub. Last week we caught dubs all the time. If you want, you know what I should do to the public members in the Discord? Create a channel where you can see all the results of the live streams. Yeah, that would be a great idea, to be honest. We have 5-minute SMTs at the highs, guys. Do like this, though. Consolidation, manipulation here. Maybe move up, but yeah, we'll see. I just couldn't enter any longs there. 5-minute time frame for me. We flipped it over here to becoming bearish. 15-minute was bearish. So for me, I had to hold off. This is another strategy. I trade continuations and 9 AM CR models during New York. So pretty much it. My reversal model is the 9 AM CR model. My continuation model is this model. Guys, I think I removed some YouTube ads. I put it every 20 minutes now. Before it was on automatic, so I had no discretion. I went to go edit that and I put manual, and then I put every 18 minutes. so that you guys can barely have any ads, really. Guys, 248 viewers, 118 likes. Let's smash that like button. Let's get it to 150 likes if we can. Helps me stay motivated, or actually no, I'm always motivated, but it helps me gauge your interest in these live streams, or else I'll just keep doing it with the private members. Also, if you guys want to see these live streams every single day and watch myself with 2 other professional traders trade live every single day, you can do that for free for 7 days. I offer a 7-day free trial to TSR Premium, which is the premium side of the Discord. If you want to do that, click the link in the description. It's 7 days for free. So even if you don't know who I am and you want to just see what's my Discord about, you get 7 days for absolutely free. Link in bio. Link in description. Potential 5-minute SMT. I would rather the 15-minute candlestick close here, because this is not just a 5-minute high. This is also a 15-minute high. So I would rather this 15-minute candle close at 9:45 and see if we hit the highs or not. And that would confirm a 15-minute SMT or invalidate it. A 5-minute time frame here. We'll see what happens with this time frame. You guys took longs with Tommy? Nice. If you guys don't know Tommy, Thomas is another live trader and mentor inside of TSR Premium. He goes live every day with us. So it looks like inside the Premium Discord, they already caught a trade going long here and made some bank. So good on them. $15-minute candlestick closed in 5 minutes. This 5-minute candle has closed. Are we bearish or bullish now? Again, we actually closed above this 5-minute gap. We are bullish now in the 5-minute time frame. Are we bullish or bearish on this 15-minute? Until this closes, we can't really say. We are bearish until this candle closes. If it closes above this high here, we're bullish. We don't even need the inversion. We just need the closure above that high. So 5 minutes bullish. That's all bullish. 1 hour is bullish. Once everything's in alignment, longs could definitely be nice. We never tapped into a premium in a discount, did we? No, I don't think so. Nope. So that's unfortunate. Very close to that, but not quite. Do you and Thomas and Steph all trade separate streams at the same time inside Discord? No, so what happens is we all join one stream at the same time. We're all sharing our screens. You can choose who you want to watch at any point of time. You're hearing all of us at once. We talk with each other at the same time, and we trade together. So it's like a trading floor more than just, you know, hopping on a stage with one person live trading. You're getting access to basically 3 traders. You're basically getting access to what I like to call a trading floor. Obviously, it does not resemble a trading floor, but sounds cool. And yeah. Okay, so to confirm, the trade that is in the live stream inside of TSR Premium right now, They got TP1, and right now they have moved their stop loss to break even, so they are risk free. They have not hit final TP yet. I want to see how this 9:30 15-minute candle closes, which happens in 2 minutes. Well, 2 minutes 10 seconds. Looks like we might want to get an SMT at those highs, 15-minute highs. And it looks like price won't want to close beneath that level. Interesting. However, the 5-minute is still bullish. We have this IFEG, I know I see it. I would rather wait for the continuation than enter this premature short. Because there's still a possibility that we do come up. $15-minute candlestick closes in 20 seconds. And the 5-minute as well. Guys, the 5-minute might shift bearish. 15-minute would be bearish with the SMT. All right, 5-minute not bearish. Never mind. We needed to close beneath that to confirm bearish thesis. $15-minute still bearish. Hourly is bullish. So if we are bullish, what we should see is an IFEG coming out of this discount area. And of course, if we're bearish, we should just see price continue to run down. Yep. So I want to just point out the SMT. 15-minute SMT at these highs. 15-minute candlestick closed. We tapped above those highs. 15-minute candlestick closed. We did not tap above those highs on NQ versus ES. 15-minute time frame is still bearish because we are closed beneath this low. We never broke above a 15-minute high. We never closed above a 15-minute bearish gap. We are still bearish. 5-minute time frame is only bearish, and like if we close beneath this gap, we become bearish and we could look for shorts. Right now, sure, maybe a 1-minute is bearish, but the 5-minute isn't. The 15-minute is. Once both 5-minute and 15-minute align, I would be looking for shorts. Right now, guys, we are just waiting patiently. Five-minute candle closing in 1 minute 10 seconds. So if this closes bearish, we can look for shorts. So 20 seconds left here. Ideally, I want NQ to hit those lows because ES already hit them. So we just did. Okay, perfect. This is perfect for us. So we're just taking this high and low right now because that's a 5-minute range high and low. 5-minute time frame is now bearish. We want to react to the midpoint there, or you could enter shorts right here at this 5-minute break. Looks like the 5-minute break definitely was the play. I didn't catch that, but it is what it is. So right now what we're going to do is extend this down. So the 5-minute break was there. Could have entered shorts. However, stop losses would have been a bit of a mess to enter short with the 5-minute break. So instead, we wait for the 5-minute retrace. Curious to see when we tap these lows. Are we going to break them with speed, or will we just tap in and react? Anyways, since we're here, I would like to bring something up. I don't usually take this trade. It's just good to know, okay? You see here how we came up, shifted 5-minute structure to the downside here. All we were waiting for to enter short was a retracement, right? Because 15-minute and 5-minute is bearish. We have a 15-minute SMT at the highs. We had the 8 a.m. lows as the drawn liquidity, okay? Everything was bearish. Now we have this midpoint here that I still do think could come and be tapped into. However, we might have an hourly SMT at those lows there, which we have to be careful about. That being said, the break of the 5-minute low right here, the break of that and the open of this, that could have been the entry short just with the break. We didn't necessarily need the retracement. And then on the 1-minute time frame, the only issue here becomes your R to R Your stop loss could have been here for a 2R right there. Okay. The issue with this is that you're kind of putting your stop loss right at the premium discount of a 5-minute range. So right now, obviously, back then, the 5-minute range was, I just got to get this. The 5-minute range at that point was here. Your stop loss was beneath the midpoint. And that's high, extremely high risk. Usually you want your stop loss to be above so that if price wants to come into a premium again, you don't get stopped out. Okay, but that would have never happened with the R to R. Minimum 2R, remember? But yeah, that's that. Okay, so thesis so far so good, playing out. Just no entry yet. We have to remain patient and not really worry, you know? It is what it is. So the 5-minute time frame, it's 9:55 right now, guys. 5-minute time frame is bullish or bearish? Are we bullish or bearish? We're bearish. Why are we bearish? We broke this low, we broke this low. Look close beneath it. We're bearish. Okay. 15-minute time frame, bullish or bearish? Simple, bullish or bearish? We're bearish. Why are we bearish? Because we're just coming down. We broke this low, respected this fair value gap, never broke any highs, never broke any fair value gaps to the upside. We're still bearish. Hourly time frame, are we bullish or bearish? Right now we're bullish because we're still holding this gap. If we close beneath this gap with this 9 o'clock candle, we're bearish on the hourly, we're bearish on the 15-minute, we're bearish on the 5-minute, and shorts would be absolutely A1. Okay, right now I want to see what happens with this retracement. All about patience these days, especially with the war news. You don't need to force trades. You know, just because I got a 5-minute break there doesn't mean I needed to take that trade, especially when risk to reward just wasn't there. How many viewers do we got right now? How many viewers? We are at 256 viewers, 138 likes. Guys, let's get the likes to 150. Let's get them to 150 likes. Could you have went short off the... Oh, can you take short off the IFEG? We would have to retrace all the way up there, possibly, maybe. You could have gone short off the break of structure here, right? TP1 at 8 o'clock lows, stops the break even right away at the 8 o'clock lows. Not really interested in that though. To be honest, I have no idea where you would have put your stop. That's the issue with that trade. Smash that thumbs up button, guys. 138 likes. We got 252 viewers. Let's get it to 150 likes. 155 thumbs up. We got it already. Never mind. Scratch that. I just refreshed. Beauty. So basically, you try to find a message retracted. Why was the message deleted? Guys, I'm new to these YouTube live streams, so I don't know about like moderating things and all that stuff. Just like, bear with me. Any hourly key level here? We have an hourly fair value gap right here. Okay, and if we confirm this hourly CRT, sorry, not an hourly. If we confirm this 15-minute CRT with 15-minute close, that would mean that we are tapping into an hourly gap while forming a potential CRT. The invalidation of that entire thesis is what? It's really simple, guys. You should know this. If we close beneath this hourly gap, meaning if this candle closes here, I'm not looking for longs with a 9 AM CR model. Why? Well, the hourly is bearish, the 15 minutes bearish, and the 5 minutes bearish. Why would I look for a reversal? Unless we hit Asia and London lows. Unless we do that. But yeah, I don't care. If we don't do that, then I'm not interested. Perfect. We got the close beneath. We are bearish on all time frames. I need a 5-minute retracement here. Probably not going to get a 5-minute retracement because we just got a 15-minute break of structure. But if we don't get it, we don't get it. It is what it is. Guys, I see a lot of people asking questions. Join the free Discord. The link is in the description down below. Okay, shorts. Shorts would have printed, guys. Our TPs would have been hit if we entered off the 5-minute break here. Regardless, join the Discord. The link is in the description, or you can just Google discord.gg/thesouproom. Join the free Discord and type in general chat all of your questions. Okay? So your questions can be saved, the answers can be saved, you can review everything. I'm always in that server chatting. There's other traders in the server chatting. Not only other traders that are trying to succeed, we have a lot of profitable traders inside our community. So unlike a lot of other trading communities out there, our community thrives with a bunch of profitable traders. It's like they kind of just remain inside the community because of the family aspect of TSR. But besides that, let's see what happens here. Asia and London lows on ES tapped into. NQ not yet. Okay. So this is the premium discount. Let's just draw it out. We have the hourly low, the hourly high. We did come into the discount once again. We are getting a strong reaction. We would need to confirm our thesis on a 5-minute time frame if that were the case to go long. So right now I'm still leaning bearish, but there is a possibility that everything reverses. Okay. If my bias switches and flips, I'll explain to you why it switched and flipped. But as of right now, it's not flipping and switching. If you want a CR model, 9 AM CR model, the entry could be right now if you are bullish. I would not personally long if we have relative equal lows right over here behind us. And we just form this low. So. La da 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 da. Na 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 na. All right, take a look here. I do like this V shape. I'm not gonna lie. I like this. I like the fact that we have liquidity above us. I'm really not a fan of these here. So I would like to think that we do this. And then we get that IFEG. And we catch the entry to go short. You know, that's, for me, best case scenario. So this 5-minute candlestick closing in 10 seconds now. I want to see how this closes. All right, 5-minute time frame still bearish. 15-minute time frame still bearish. Hourly time frame still well, our hourly time frame flipped bearish as soon as this 9 a.m. candle closed. So let's see if we when we tap into this premium, if we can, do we get the reversal? It would be so unfortunate if we reverse here, which could maybe happen because we have SMTs here in a 1 minute and we're in a macro. 9 a.m. CR model longs would be right now if you have a bullish bias. We have the 1 minute IFEG, which is right over here. Volume imbalance attached to fair value gap, 1 minute IFEG. We have the 1 minute order block right here. We have a 15-minute CRT as well on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, targeting those 15-minute highs. Hourly CRT as well with the 9 o'clock lows. This is the 10 o'clock candle, 9 o'clock lows being right there. So definitely a 9 a.m. CR model long if you guys want to take that. If your bias is bullish, that would look like this. Target previous day highs like that. Yep, there is the hourly bullish fair value gap. I just have all time frames saying bearish, so I want to skip out on these longs and kind of want to wait and see if we get shorts. Also, we have Asia plus London lows right behind us that we never tapped into. And they're relative equal lows. So I see that, and I see it as a drawn liquidity for me. Thomas is in these longs. All right, cool. It's unfortunate because we're not opening up any fair value gaps that we could inverse. So again, we're going to have to just wait patiently. Let me pull up the 30 seconds. 30-second, we do have a potential IFEG there. On the 1 minute, we don't, which is pretty unfortunate for us. So we have to wait. We got to wait. 5-minute fair value gaps holding up. I would love to get short, guys. I would love to get short, but we just don't have an IFEG on the 1 minute. So I'm going to simply wait and see if we can maybe move above this high that we just created. Again, create a fair value gap and then inverse that. There's also always the chance that the 5-minute shifts bullish. Reason I'm ignoring 9 a.m. CR model long, guys. If you guys want to know, this is a little crash course for you. The reason I am ignoring 9 a.m. CR model longs is because my bias right now is bearish. Every single time frame is bearish for me. Also, if I want price to reverse, meaning what? Yes, I understand at an absolute low, every time frame is going to be bearish. So that means the 9 a.m. CR model ultimately, if every time frame is bearish, you're never going to take the trade. No, that's wrong. Reason is, if these Asia lows were tapped into, then okay, I would be more keen on saying, we could go higher because there's barely any liquidity lower, right? But in this case, where we left Asia plus London lows, which happen to be relative equal lows behind us, I see that as liquidity, and I don't want to place a trade going in the opposing direction of that. You know what I mean? So that's the way I see it here. And that's pretty much it. Okay. Yesterday was a good example of that, actually, where I told everyone that every time frame is bearish, but then the 5-minute time frame flipped to becoming bullish. We tapped into, it was a, I'm pretty sure it was an Asia or London low, and then we just we went up, right? And we caught those longs. I caught those longs on live stream. Anyways, no key level taken for 9 a.m. CR model longs here. There's an hourly gap. But yeah, listen, I'm putting more pressure on this point of interest, Asia plus London lows. So guys, we have 234 people watching. Let's try to see if we can get the thumbs up button to 200. Can we do it, guys? 200 thumbs up. We've been averaging 250 viewers since the start of this live stream, so I'm assuming you guys appreciate the analysis. Only thing is, though, is the trade. Really, the only trade that I saw today that I could have maybe taken, it's just the R to R wasn't there for me, was this. 5-minute break, targeting this. Midpoint of regular trading hours gap, and a 2R trade. Okay. The problem here is with a 2R, like I said before, your stop loss is literally inside or beneath. It would have been beneath the premium discount level of the 5-minute range that was in play. So that short there was very high risk. Well, I skipped it. But that was the only trade that I saw today. You could say up here, issue is not really a 5-minute shift. And notice how when we got a potential entry, when I said it, we dumped instantly with no drawdown. Don't believe he is wrong. Guys, I might be wrong. I'm a human being. I have errors. I make mistakes, guys. I might be wrong. This could be bullish. You're right. So we inverse this 5-minute gap, but we still have this 5-minute gap right here with this 5-minute volume imbalance. So technically we could still hold that. 15-minute time frame is bullish or bearish. Right now we are still bearish on the 15 minutes. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens here. Looks like the 5-minute could potentially go back up. All right, what I want to see is just a fair value gap be inversed. And we need the inversion or the displacement to be moving back down past that fair value point, which is a 0.5 level. Hopefully we leave a gap open here. Got 15 seconds to do that. Five seconds. Do not fill this. Really small gap. Not what I want to see, but anyways, really small gap. Really small gap. Plus this volume imbalance. So if we close beneath both, could be considered, but yeah, it looks like longs wanna stay in control for now. The reversal, if we get it, should be very clear. Not reversal, sorry, continuation should be very clear. $9 AM CR model, whoever took longs with the 9 AM CR model is in profits right now. Massimo, Mr. Wick, Thomas, bro, what's up? Premium members took long with me, risk crew. Yeah, Thomas, we know. I told everyone in the YouTube live stream already. So for people who may have just joined, Thomas, one of the mentors and traders inside of TSR Premium, which is the Supreme Premium Discord, called out longs here, down here somewhere, and everybody's already in profits and risk-free stop loss at break even. So 9 AM CR model longs here too as well played so far. I just, like I said before, guys, when we have this down here, it's like, for me, it's a lower probability. I'm willing to not take the trade. Also, Thomas, so Mr. Wick NQ right here in chat, he is one of the mentors inside TSR Premium. He trades volume concepts. So 5-minute time frame is now bullish. We closed above this whole gap. This entire region. Bullish on the 5-minute time frame. $15-minute chart, we are still bearish on the 15-minute. So we have to be careful here. You believe not to go long. Bro, I'm waiting for buys to be flipped. It's not that I believe and don't believe. I don't give a fuck about my beliefs. Excuse my language. I just care what the market's telling me. So we just flipped these gaps here. That's bullish on a 5-minute chart. Now we have a 5-minute range high and low. We have the 15-minute time frame, which we are still bearish, which is one thing, and the hourly chart, which we are still bearish, which is the only thing kind of against me, but that's fine. What's the bias now? 5-minute bias is bullish, but we left these Asia and London lows behind us. So really what I want to see is if price wants to retrace into the discount here to go back up, How are we going to do that? Right? Are we going to see crazy displacement on the way down? That's going to tell us price is actually going to continue maybe moving lower instead of coming back up. Try to get shorts. Or I'll try to get longs down here. So it's either longs down here if I'm still bullish, or shorts if for some reason we can do like this, which right now doesn't look like the case, but does ES have any gaps? No, eh? No, only that 1 minute gap down here. That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Longs over here off this gap. Not bad. Good stop placement too. Right at these lows. Targeting here. I'm not taking this, but definitely not bad. If you take this, you need to be okay with getting the stop loss and potentially catching a second entry if we get that. But this is a good long here. Very good long. Okay. Okay, we created a fair value gap there, which is good to see. I want to just look at this area here. Yeah, we should continue just moving up, ideally. If you're in this trade, you want to know where to go break even in this area here, you should be going break even. We following Massimo, that's why we're here. I am Massimo. Bro, I am Massimo. Right, let's see what happens here, guys. 5-minute chart, 5-minute gap beneath this. See what happens here. Interesting. So we have that range. I'm not in this trade, but if you guys are in, I'm keeping it there for you guys, whoever's in that. But this is interesting. Very curious. This could hit here. All right, you guys should be hitting TP1. That's 1-to-1R. TP1, 1-to-1 hit. Previous day high is your final TP. That's for whoever took this. I'm not in this. Full transparency, guys. I'm not one of those influencers that say I took this, but I really didn't. I didn't take this. I told you guys when I even drew this out, I'm not taking this, but this is a good long. Okay? That's that. TP1 would have already been hit for you at a 1-to-1. Sucks that we never got the retracement into the premium, into the discount. Go check my fucking messages and you will know that you talked with someone who has a lot of knowledge, bro. I am definitely not going to check your messages after you tell me that. And I could care less. Bro. Bro, what? Come on now. So really what I'm hoping for, I'm sorry to say this, guys, but I'm hoping that this position here, whoever took this, might be stopped out here because I want to get in. So I need the retracement into the premium discount of this 5-minute leg here. Right here. Respect. Yeah, guys, respect. I'm just trolling. I'm trolling whoever it was that wrote that. Notice how we're respecting that one gap that I have drawn out. Right? Currently 10:28, guys. Hopefully I catch an entry. I really hope I do. Guys, no, guys, stop with the negative shit in the comments. Like, you should be focusing on your charts. It's like, you shouldn't have time or be putting your energy on commenting random stupid things. I tried your free trial and you guys are amazing. Appreciate that. A Canto 04. Appreciate that, bro. On that topic, let's free promo, guys. If you want to join TSR Premium for 7 days, absolutely free. That's the trial that this guy's talking about. Yeah, you could join. The link is in the description down below. It's a 7-day free trial. You get access to completely everything that TSR Premium grants access to. You have access to live trading every single day of the week, 5 days a week, with me, Thomas, and Steph. 3 traders, all trading live together, all sharing their input and analysis together. Every trade we take is broken down. Sessions are broken down. I have my own masterclass. Steph has his own masterclass that are both available to premium members. And that's it. Okay? Link in the description. Shameless plug. Anyways. Somebody asked if I'm in this. No, guys, I'm not in this. I said this is not a bad long. TP1 would have already been hit at a 1-to-1. I'm just not a fan of this. I need a premium discount to be tapped into. So there's that. Nope, nope, no, I'm not. Not in a trade. I'm still waiting. I want a premium discount to be tapped into. So this long that I have drawn out, told everybody you can take this. It's a good long, just no premium discount. And that's that. But for me, continuations, I absolutely require a premium discount. I find when I stop executing with the premium discount, this is personally for me, it doesn't necessarily need to apply to you. Personally for me, when I start to execute trades outside of a premium discount like this one, when I actually execute them, my brain kind of starts to get off balance, and I start to forget about premium discount. So then I'm making bad decisions after that trade as well. So I kind of avoid that, and I've learned to avoid that. That's just a personality trait, kind of who I am. So I just avoid it all in all. If I see it, I'll plot it out like this just to kind of satisfy my brain, but I don't actually take it. So you guys might be saying, what premium discount? What premium discount? If you were in my other live streams, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. If you weren't, there's no problem with that. What I wanted was this midpoint to be tapped into, representing fair value. Beneath that fair value is a discount. Move out of that discount, create some type of IPG. While moving out of the discount, we create the displacement, and we catch the entry to go long. Break even at the first internal high, whether it be there or here, and then TP at previous day high. Now, if we don't want to get that, I am fucking perfectly, excuse my language, I'm perfectly fine skipping out a trade. But I also fully know well that this gap here was being respected, and we'll probably use that. If price doesn't need to retrace into a premium, into a discount, then this is what's going to be respected. That's it. Now you're wondering why I didn't execute it. Go rewind to what I just explained about who I am and my personality trait if I start executing trades without premium discount. Okay. Also, if you do take this trade, if you did take this trade and you already got TP1 at a 1-to-1 R, number one, if you get stopped out here and we come to the discount and create that IFVG, you need to be willing to get the second entry. Okay, that's the thing with these types of trades. You have to be able to catch that second entry. Because you have to understand your stop loss is literally inside of a premium. Guys, how many likes are we at? What's the like count looking like? Thumbs up count. Let's see. 188 thumbs up. We are, how many viewers? 202 viewers. Guys, can we get it to 200 thumbs up with 202 viewers? I don't think that's possible, but that would mean everybody needs the thumbs up. $15-minute time frame is still bearish. 5-minute time frame is bullish still. Interestingly enough. We have this range. Going to 1-minute chart. We have 1-minute lows, 1-minute highs. Curious to see what happens here. We'll jump to a 30-second. What I would suggest, guys, if you're in this trade, go break even. We swept these highs here. We should, if you're this trade, when you're in it, we need to move quickly to the TPs there, because we're probably going to go for your stop loss in this case if we come down, and then probably catch another entry later on, maybe a bit lower. But yeah, these lows should be protected. If truly you wouldn't be stopped out, meaning if we're not coming for these lows right over here, then there's no reason for price to come back here. So if you're in this trade, go break even. That's it. 196 thumbs up with 202 viewers. Let's 4 more thumbs up we need to get to 200. So again, guys, since the start of the stream, how many entries were there available to us since the start of the stream? How many entries were there available to us? And how many entries were actually, I guess, a bit decent in terms of R to R? 2. First trade, short with a 5-minute break right here. Reason why we don't take this, R to R was absolutely awful, and your stop loss would have been beneath the midpoint of the range. Cool. Here, and where you put your stop loss made no sense because there was no highs, no lows, no whatever. These just gaps above. Okay. Now here, trade here, second trade. Why? We shifted structure to the upside. We are pushing above, deep inside the premium. SMTs at the lows. Take the entry, stop loss at a 1-minute low. Okay, so that's fine. 2 trades. Regardless, though, this second trade hit TP1 and probably, maybe break even soon. But yeah, I'm still waiting for a premium discount to be tapped into. Somebody said, what free account giveaway? Not right now. Not right now. I already gave away the account on Twitter. The next time I do an account giveaway will be soon, but the way to enter is going to be a little bit different. Also, premium TSR premium members get free accounts every single month. At the end of the month, we hand out free accounts to the most active members. Edge the break even there. That's funny. Okay, so look what happened when we came into this discount. We reacted. So whoever's in long should be safe to go. Only one more TP. So you had your TP1 at a 1-to-1R. Your last TP is previous day high. And that is for a total of 90 points. $212 thumbs up. We got it, boys. 200 likes. We got it. Let's go. Love to see it. Really hope we get a deep retracement, but we'll see. So these longs still printing. And I'm still just waiting patiently. No, 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 no. Mass, did you take this trade? This was a call out, live on stream. So there was only two opportunities today, one with the 5-minute break, in my opinion, and then 9 a.m. CR model down here. Sure, I would not have taken those regardless. And here we couldn't get that because the R to R and stop loss just didn't make sense. And then here, this was another entry here without a premium discount, but still a valid entry if you want to take that, and this official call out here. Whereas this was not willing to put that as an official call out. I don't like 9 a.m. CR model longs down there, so even though it worked out, I don't care. And here, comfortable saying this official call out. That's why it's still on the chart, or else it would have been long gone off the chart. Also, side note, am I in this trade? No, I am not, if that's your question. No, I'm not in this trade. I said it before. The way I am, I need my premium discount to be tapped into for a continuation. Why? My personality, the way I am. As soon as I stop, and I've realized this for over a long time. So instead of trying to fix it, I just avoid it, okay? And when I start executing trades not using premium discount, my brain kind of starts to forget about premium discount. And now in the next sessions, my brain would kind of not forget about it completely, but not put too much pressure on it. And then I start taking bad trades. So I force myself not to take those trades, even though I see it. I'm like, okay, well, we could use this to go up. You know, this is a perfectly good trade. But I know for a fact, once I start taking these, my discipline starts to go downhill. So I just skip it. I know a lot of traders that are they're good with it. They don't need to skip these types of trades. Because they're fully understanding that, you know, some days the market's not going to form your setup the exact same way that it formed yesterday or the exact same way that it formed the day before or the day before that, or the day before that. Okay? The issue with that is the way I react to that, my brain is, okay, well, we didn't use the premium discount yesterday, so we might not use it today. So I'll just actively and impulsively take entries if I stop using premium discounts. So I got to be strict with my rules. Some people have to be stricter. Some people can be more lenient and still succeed and follow rules. It really depends your personality. And I feel like a lot of gurus or traders or influencers or mentors don't really get into topics like these. But yeah, it's really all your personality, who you are. If you know you're someone that you literally are not capable of taking 3 trades a day because you go on tilt every time you take a third trade, how would you know this? Go in your journal, look at your stats. If 85% of the time that you take a third trade you go on tilt, maybe you should just stop taking 3 trades. Somebody else could take 3 trades a day and be profitable. You, on the other hand, cannot. So just accept it and move along. It's really pretty much it. Anyways, but yeah, that's that. Trade recap and breakdown? Yeah. No, I'll have this available to premium members. But yeah, it looks like my personal accounts though today are going to end with 0, which it is what it is. At least I was able to make some of you guys some bank. Guys, type 1 in chat if you took this trade. Type 1 in chat if you took the longs. I'm just curious. How many people took these longs and how many people are in profits right now? Two. So a lot of people looks like they skipped it. It's okay. La, 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 la. Every time frame, so 5 minutes bullish, the 15 minutes still a bit bearish, hourly still, yeah. So anyways, we have to wait. Guys, this was the trade that Thomas took this morning inside of TSR Premium. So if you were inside of TSR Premium on the live stream inside the Discord, the Premium Discord, entry was right here, called out live on stream, stops down here, and currently in all of this profit here. So going for 886 ticks. All right, guys. So if you were in TSR Premium, that's what you would have caught. Eric N3H2G, you need to follow your personality traits. I explained everything very in depth, very in depth here. Will Thomas be on YouTube? Sometimes Thomas does stream on YouTube. Sometimes he does. Rarely, but sometimes he does. So right over here, guys, what do I have? I have a 5-minute premium discount drawn out. We have the 5-minute high, 5-minute low. Okay, we're drawing the premium discount of this range, and we want to see how price reacts to the midpoint of that area, so the discount. Besides that, we have this leg low, this leg high, and that's a 15-minute high and a 15-minute low. Yep. Guys, also keep in mind, Steph, one of 3 mentors inside of TSR Premium, is going live inside of the TSR Discord for free for all the free members and premium members. Okay. So if you want to join the live stream, feel free to join. Click the link in the description down below, discord.gg/thesouproom. Click on that link, bring you to the Discord, and you can get access to the free class. Wow. Absolutely brutal price action. What is this, man? Since 10:20, over 30 minutes of just nothing. Like, what? So we have a 5-minute gap here at the 15-minute premium discount, which I do like. All right, currently 11 o'clock. How did everything close? 5-minute time frame, we are still bullish on the 5-minute. Why are we still bullish? Well, we didn't break any lows. We're actually just... we didn't close above this high, but we closed above all of these gaps, created some bullish fair value gaps here, so we are still bullish. 15-minute. We have not closed above any fair value gap here. We haven't closed above highs, so we are still bearish on the 15-minute. Hourly is bullish right now. 15-minute is bearish, 5 minutes bullish. So hourly, 5-minute in alignment, 15 minutes the only time frame that's not bullish. Okay? If the 5-minute time frame breaks this low and closes beneath it, that would mean the 5-minute time frame is bearish. We could look for a retracement into a premium discount to go short. That's during the 11 o'clock hour. Right now, I would expect price to hit the lows. All right. Thirty-second IFEG. No 1 minute. Very small fair value gap here. Is there a 2-minute gap? No. Basically non-existent. So I don't really care about that. Patience, guys. Patience. Patience pays. Guys, there is a live class happening now with Steph inside of the TSR premium, or sorry, inside of the TSR Discord. It's a free class with the free members and premium members. If you want to join the class right now, it's happening right now as we speak. Link is in the description down below. I'll actually just send the link here. There you go. Pinned. We pinned it. So if you want to join the free class with one of the mentors, join the Discord right there. The pinned message in chat. I'm locked up. So the 5-minute candle closed fine. We didn't close beneath a low. About to be break even here for everyone who's in this trade long. So break even there on this. Um, 5-minute time frame. Let's pull it up. Are we bullish or bearish? We're still bullish. We didn't close beneath these lows here. 15-minute time frame. Are we bullish or bearish? We are still bearish. Hourly is bullish. So hourly, 5 minutes still bullish. Perfect. The best case scenario for us. We want price to start picking up here. Tap into this discount, get the IFEG, clear as day, catch the entry to go long, and that's it. That's all. If this happens now, perfect. Patience paid. Perfecto. Well, what we don't want is price to reverse here. We need the premium discount. We have SMTs over here at previous day high. And we have SMTs at the Asia and London lows. So the Asia and London lows are 1 hour or 4 hour lows. Let's see, 1 hour. They are 4 hour lows, so we would need to wait for this 4 hour candle to close. That 4 hour candle as well for the previous day, which we did close, confirmed the SMT there. Interesting. Midpoint being tapped into. This is what we waited for all morning. Fucking waiting since 10:20 for this. Let's see if it was well worth the wait, or if this 5-minute candle wants to be bearish now. So in my opinion, the hourly is bullish, the 15-minute is bullish, and the 5-minute is now bearish. Why are we bearish on the 5-minute? Close beneath this gap here. Not only did we close beneath that, we have closed beneath this low here. And that's same exact thing right there. Okay. But of course, if the 15-minute and hourly are both bullish and we have some draws above us, I'm okay with going long if we get the entry. Just patiently waiting. No. So 15-minute candlestick closes in 10 seconds. See what happens. All right, 15-minute candlestick closed. 5-minute time frame, we're bearish. 15-minute time frame, we are technically right now we're bearish on the 15. Hourly is the only bullish time frame. So every time frame is bearish except for the hourly. And we are back around that daily opening level. Looks like I might not get a trade today. Can't join? If you can't join the Discord, search on Google discord.gg/thesouproom. Wow. All right, guys. I'm done. I'm not taking no trades today. It is what it is. Damn, that's unfortunate. All right. Fucking tough session, man. I'm not gonna lie, tough session. You saw me manage everything here during the session, but don't think that, oh, Mass was he was explaining things and everything. It was a tough session. Okay, even for me. Like, even my analysis here, I got some things wrong, guys. I'm not 100% right. ICT is not 100% right. No one in trading is ever 100% right. So if you saw me get things wrong and you're going to be pissed about it, be mad. Because at the end of the day, no one's going to be 100% right. So anyways, at the end of the day, tough session. We managed it well. I didn't take any losses. I personally didn't execute any trades myself. I did call one out, which hit TP1 and break even, so it was pretty mid. But yeah, that's that. Anyways, sucks that on the free live stream we didn't catch trade, but the last, I think it was 3 premium live streams, which we've done for 3 weeks in a row now. I think we caught trades every single live stream that hit TPs. So I have been, in a way, giving back to the free members, giving guys free money by taking the plays. That being said, there's a class going on in the Discord right now as we speak. If you want to join the Discord, all you have to do is search discord.gg/thesouproom on Google. Let me actually get the link for you. I got it for you already, but I don't think it was working. So you just type that in and you join the Discord. Steph is hosting a free class as we speak. Okay? If you guys want 7 days free trial to TSR Premium, the link is also in the description down below. You get 7-day free trial to TSR Premium. Was that a Trump tweet, bro? Was that really a Trump tweet? God damn it, Trump. Come on now, Trump. Trump, 100 points, bro. Oh my God, brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Anyways, I'm off, guys. Take care. Have a nice one. If you want 90% off your Apex accounts, use code TSR. If you want 50% off your Lucid accounts, use code TSR. Free trial link for TSR Premium down below. If you want to join the free class, the Discord link is also there down below. And I think I explained everything. Oh, if you guys want to win free accounts, I host giveaways on my Twitter and inside of my Discord. So follow me on Twitter, the Souproom, if you want free Lucid accounts. I host giveaways. And join the Discord if you want to be notified about these giveaways before I post them on Twitter. All right. Now we are officially done the stream. Take care, guys. Have a nice one. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.